This is the Pan Pacific Finals here. Fourth qualifier for Australia and New Zealand. This is game 3 between Moonglade and Fenneth. Fenneth in the top right and Glade in the bottom left on Shakur's Plateau. Fenneth picking the biggest macro map in the pool. Can't agree with that, but hey, he likes the map. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. See what he can pull off on this map. Glade though, oh my goodness, he is back. Seriously, he's playing so solidly. I mean, he came back, what, 2-3 days ago maybe? And I don't think he's dropped a game this tournament yet. That's pretty astonishing. I mean, who can really take a 1 month break from a game and come back and be pretty much as good as when you left off? Still, it's the last qualifier here. Moonglade is looking pretty on track to take this one and to progress on into the round of 16 with all the other qualifiers. Seriously, have you guys seen the list of who's qualified? I mean, from C, okay, you've got Edge, Junior Jun, Pinder, Cowie, Death, Filthy, and Voices, plus the winner here. I mean, seriously, that is a pretty amazing lineup. But from the US side of things, they've got like QXE, Slush, Kiwi Kaki. There's pretty good players. It's going to be a pretty epic tournament, I've got to say. It's going to be on next weekend. Cybergamer.com.au or cybergamer.org is the website. Got to plug it. It's a pretty awesome tournament, seriously. So, Fenneth here, I'm curious to see what he's going to do. I mean, he is a game down, 2 games down actually, facing elimination here. You don't want to get all the way to the finals and just give up. You got to be pretty demoralized at this point, though. You're 2-0 down against probably the best player on C. I'm going to call him the best player on C. I had my doubts. I was saying, he might not be. He might be rusty, but I think by now he's pretty much proven. He's pretty much back by like 14 hatch. Pretty good opening on this map. I mean, even if he does 2-gate pressure, he can probably hold it off, to be honest with you. I'm curious to see what he's going to follow up. He was talking in chat earlier. He did say his counter to 2-hatch, or 14-hatch, sorry, was 4-gate pressure. I'm not sure about that. I'm curious to see if he does do that again. He's going to need to do something crazy, though. He has tried Stargate twice now. First game was Stargate Void Rays into Blinkstalker. Didn't do that well, to be honest with you. The Void Ray didn't do any damage at all. And the Blinkstalkers, I mean, they were good. He had pretty damn good micro. Don't want to take anything away from Kenneth here. Very good micro, but just wasn't in Glade's league. By the way, this wall-in is pretty horrible. Sure, there's a better way to wall off on this map. I obviously don't play Pro, I'm not sure, but it's going to require 2 Zealots to wall off there. Still, see if that does play a factor in this game. Possibly fast speedlings could abuse that a bit. I'm not sure. Glade getting his pull up now, though. Not getting gas. So probably just playing a bit of a macro game here. And Glade is such a strong macro gamer as well. Strong macro player, sorry. Especially on this map. Not surprised to see him sort of just sit back and go, you know what? Let's play a macro game. I'll take 3-4 bases, and I'll beat you with that. Still, do have this gas being stolen as well. It's great. It'll slow down the 4-gate, like gas-wise. You won't be able to get as many Stalkers and Sentries. You'll be forced to go more Zealot heavy. And if he then goes Roach Warren, it'd be pretty great, to be honest with you. His kind of decision-making there would be pretty astonishing. Ling's coming out. This probe here actually doing quite a bit of damage to this hatchery. It's done 250 already, but Lings will be able to stop that. It's obviously not going to kill it. 2 Zealots here clearing the gas out. Clearly he wants it. Valuing that gas more than he wants his own wall in. So awesome work there. He's going to chrono boost out this warp gate research. Does he have energy? He does. He's not chrono boosting anything though. So interesting. Maybe he's saving up for something. We'll have to wait and see. More a Stalker coming out too. Possibly early. Possibly looking to expand. Maybe that 6-gate pressure. We are going to see these. It's actually a pretty decent push. 2 Zealots and a Stalker. Does a lot of damage. I mean, you are going to force... Spine Crawlers. Glade on the ball. Look at that. He's like, oh yeah, he might attack me now. Let's put down 2 Spine Crawlers. Obviously, sight-wise, he hasn't seen it yet. He still doesn't know this is coming. But these Lings are going to see it. He's going to be like, okay, guess what? I've got Spine Crawlers for you, buddy. Don't worry. Look at that. Beautiful micro as well. Pulls it back. Can't praise Glade enough. I know I'm being a bit of a fanboy, but he's playing so well today. You've got to just, seriously, give that as much attention as possible. That's not going to do much at all. I mean, 3 Spine Crawlers? Come on. Glade, though, still not getting a Roach Foreign down. Probably going to go Ling Muter as Kelly leaves the game. Obviously bored, clearly. Good work, Kelly. Ling Muter, though, pretty strong in this map because of the long distance. I mean, if your opponent decides to counter into your base, you can kill all his probes, or at least kill off, pylons, do a lot of damage, and then come back and still be in time to protect your base because it takes Cylinder across the map. Scout come along here. He's going to see Forge, Gate, Pylon. What else is he going? So it's only got 1 gate. Okay, 3 gate. That's going to be 4 gate so far. 4-gate Forge. Oh, I was going to say, if that Stalker wasn't there, he'd have scout out a lot of stuff getting past his wall. He needs to wall off, seriously. You don't want to let scouts in. Speed being researched. Leg going up. Still no Roach Warren. Getting a lot of gas here. This is looking a lot like a Muter build, to be honest with you. Getting this gas quite early. If this was Roaches, you'd pretty much be happy to sit on 2 gas until you were really happy with your drone count, or until you took your third. Credit boosting at that +1. Oh, that's actually pretty smart. If you go on Ling Muta, +1, obviously you're going to have a lot of lings, because mutas cost a lot of gas. Getting +1, you can deal with those lings quite well. Counterling Muta though is double Stargate. Instead, he's going Gateway Heavy, that's 4. It's going to be 5 gate. Is he going? 6 gate, sorry. So this will be probably the 6 gate time push here. And you know what? This can actually hit at a pretty good time, I've got to say. Because Ling Muta is weakest when your Spire is going up until you're harassing. As soon as you build your Spire, right now, okay, this is the window opportunity to attack. He's got a lot of Spine Crawlers. He's getting an Overseer. Doesn't want to get cheesed. He's probably worried about DTs. It's possible that, you know, always be ultra safe. That's awesome work there by Glade just being on the ball. But Spine Crawlers are what you need to defend. Really, you don't get enough lings out to really deal with this Zealot, especially with +1 here. He needs a lot more Spine Crawlers if he's going to do this 6 gate time push, which should happen pretty soon. He's probably going to get another War Pin. There's the War Pin, and here comes a push. Here's a probe with this. He's going to spot this with the lings, obviously. Well, this one ling here, it will get killed off. Sees the probe. Now, this is the key. You see the probe, and you're like, okay, it's coming. Changeling here, going to get seen. Oh, it's a Zealot. Please target that. Yep, there we go. On the ball. Fenneth watching his army, and builds a pile in the middle. I would prefer it to be like down here or something, or, you know, somewhere better. Still, maybe that's a backup one. Glade, sneaky third, like it. But, yeah, needs a lot more Spine Crawlers, in fact. Needs another pawn up here. Great. If this finishes and he gets a Warp in, he could walk in here and do a lot of damage. Glade, though, Spy has not finished yet. Getting 2 more Spine Crawlers. He's going to need to hold. This is pumping lings so hard. He needs so many lings right now to deal with this. Trick is to trap him. If you let him walk in, pick off a few Spine Crawlers, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. The pylon's finished. Needs to warp in some units. They were not quite ready. 7 mutas building. Quite a lot of Stalkers there, though. I don't know if those 7 mutas are going to do too much. Here comes a push. This is probably the best timing you could possibly hope for. Glade, though, a lot of Spine Crawlers. He needs to attack into it. He's out if he doesn't attack right now. Fenneth is waiting for some more units. Thinks he might need some more. Obviously, that's the only amount of Spine Crawlers he's going to have. Mutas are up. Bang. Okay, now what's he going to do here? He's pushing forward. Alright, here we go. Here comes the attack. This is the game pretty much here. If Glade can hold this off, he should be in a very good position here to hold. Mutas coming and doing damage. Glade looking very good. Zealot-wise, he's only down to 3. Mutas doing a lot of damage as well. Spine Crawlers still 4 up. A lot of them on red health, and he's forced to pull back to bring in some more units. Macro-wise, though, Glade building some more Zerglings and Mutas. This is going to be close. If he gets his Spine Crawlers down, Glade could be in trouble. Muta count's starting to get quite large, though. He's starting to pick off those mutas, though. Overlord's over the top to take a lot of shots. And bang, these... Oh, wow. Trapping the Zealots as well. Down to 2 Spine Crawlers, though, guys. But wow, he's actually attacking into this. Glade, very confident he can take this out. More Stalkers warping in, forcing him to pull back. Glade barely holding on here. But then again, this army is very diminished here. Glade will probably be able to hold this, dare I say. This could be GG coming in soon if he doesn't manage to hold this off. Lings being built. Not many lings, though. Spine Crawler's going down. If he gets a warp in in a second or 2, he could be in a good position here. Last Spine Crawler down. Drops a Changeling. Don't know why, just to scout what's going on. Another warp in happening. Glade could be in trouble here. No Spine Crawlers to defend. A lot of Stalkers here. He's going to need to attack with his mutas or lose his base. Glade has got the third at the top, though. He is attacking in. Lings pop out at a great time. Oh my goodness, Glade is going to surround this and kill this off. Perfect timing on those lings. Back and forward, such an exciting game, but it looks like Glade will hold this. Oh my goodness. Kill on the pylon. That's pretty much going to be a good game from there. I cannot see him coming back from this. Lost his army, and really no follow-up with this. Glade has got mutas. He's going to be able to harass. There's no Photon Cannons up here. Glade is also on 3 base right now. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe he held that. It was so close there. The most hardest thing to hold going this build, and Glade did it. Just astonishing work. Even catching out a poor Stalker there. Here comes the Glade. This will be game right here. There's no way to stop this kind of harassment. Glade just destroying all these probes, pretty much. He's going to try and counter push as well. That's the problem with Muta. They will be able to come back and defend. Oh my goodness. Just killing off a lot of stuff here. What is he going to kill? Wow, okay. Okay. Interesting move there. Here's the all-in. Alright, here we go. Sending all these probes. Needs to send all these ones as well if he wants to have a snowball's chance in holding this. Here we go. This is going to be the game here. Mutalisks are coming back to defend here, so this is going to be the all-in. I can't see him kind of winning this, though. Way too many mutas up. Only 4 Stalkers. Even if he manages to walk in here and do some damage, all Glade has to do is kill 4 Stalkers with his mutas, and he will be able to do that quite easily. He's got enough mutas for that. Here we go. Trap some more as well. Not giving me any chance at all. And the last Stalker does die. That'll be game. There's the GG. Fenneth is knocked out. Glade taking the last qualifying spot in this tournament. tell you what, I'm excited, seriously, for next weekend. So many top level players going to be in this tournament. You guys should seriously tune in. No idea who's casting, to be honest. Check with Dell, check with some cybergamer.com.au at the time, and jump on IRC. But seriously, well played to Glade, just coming back from holidays and taking the finals 3-0. Can't congratulate him enough. Still, Fenneth making it to the finals. Well played by him. Thanks, guys, for tuning in as well, for listening tonight. Really quickly, youtube.com/BenjiSC2. Go there and subscribe. I might throw up some videos from this tournament. If you want to see your game, and I did cast you today, please let me know on YouTube, actually. Be the best way. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you all later.